Hi everybody, my name's Simon Costain and I live in Australia in the beautiful city of Sydney. I've been working with ISV for over 10 years now, as I truly believe this is one of the most life-changing experiences for the people who volunteer with us and for the communities and the environments that we work to support. Congratulations on deciding to do something amazing with your summer. I guarantee this program will change your life. All right, so let's talk about why over 40,000 students have given ISV the highest rating out of any volunteer and adventure travel program on the planet. On a scale of 1 to 5, the average student rating of ISV is 4.85, and this is absolutely phenomenal. ISV has accomplished over 4 million hours of volunteer work with students from across 800 universities. We've been around for over 30 years as a non-profit, and we are one of the largest and most respected volunteer organizations on the planet. I do want to say that this is not for everyone, and that is for two main reasons. First of all, guys, we are not a spring break program. Don't get me wrong, our students have the time of their lives, but if all you want to do is get trashed and sleep all day, contact one of your spring break programs because we are so much more than that.
The ISV mission statement is
to support sustainable
development initiatives around the world
through life-changing
student volunteer
and responsible adventure travel programs
designed to positively
impact our world
and to educate,
inspire,
and to result
in more active global citizens.
ISV to me is my life. You know, every day I work motivated and it's a full-time passion more than a job.
The most rewarding part of my job is to be able to manage a variety of projects and know that there's a wide range of difference being made.
communities being built up from nothing, and schools being built, and sanitation being installed where there was nothing before.
You know, I'm excited to wake up every day and get to work knowing that things are going to be, you know, action-packed and different and challenging, and I really enjoy that.
I've personally seen the effect that this program has had on the students, and it's incredibly meaningful to me because I feel like I'm doing something important. I'm making an impact.
The program is an opportunity to connect all the things that are important to us and we believe are important to the planet and to humanity.
Personally, ISV is a part of my life. Since I started working with ISV, I would like to say that my life is changed in a better way. If I can describe ISV in one word, it will be epic.
Amazing.
Inspiring. Integrity.
Life-changing.
ISV is the best student travel program in the world because of the people who make up ISV, the people who take the time to set up the best programs and the best travel experience that you can get.
We have the best staff in the world, and people work with the hearts here, and we're really dedicated, and we know what is it right for you and why is it life-changing, and what is it that will make your life better in the long term.
It's also designed to have a positive impact on our planet, and it's educational.
So many things that I don't think other organizations have. For example, our staff are on the ground, site inspecting, making sure that all our projects are safe for our participants.
If I could describe ISV staff in one word, it would have to be family.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the program. Make sure you look on the website for detailed itineraries and project details. First of all, when you sign up for ISV, about 55 days before you begin your program, we're going to send you a travel manual. It will contain everything you need to know about the country, what to bring, what not to bring, and stuff like that. Then put on your seatbelts, buckle up, and hit the skies because your 4-week adventure is about to begin. Now, as you know, the first 2 weeks is a volunteer program where you have one of two choices. You could work in a conservation program supporting environmental initiatives, or you could work in community development supporting communities that need your help. No matter what project you choose, there are 6 things in common with every ISV project. Number 1 is your host organization. As a volunteer, you'll be working to support a host organization within the country that is doing amazing work. These include non-profits, government organizations, and grassroots organizations that ISV has partnered with, and we help them achieve their goals. Number 2 is the food. The food you'll be having on your trip is the local cuisine of the culture. So get ready to experience, if you're in Costa Rica, you might have, say, rice and beans for breakfast, rice and beans for dinner, and on weekends, you might have beans and rice. I'm not kidding, guys. It's just rice and beans with combinations of lots of different things, and it's awesome. Or if you come and join me in Australia, you might get to have a big koala burger or something like that, and that is a terrible joke. They probably won't edit that out. All right, sorry about that. Okay, now, if any of you guys are vegetarian, that's not a problem. You'll be well catered for on your trip. Now, in terms of accommodation, the accommodation you'll be staying in is really, really cool. You could be staying with local families, you could be staying in bunkhouses in the jungle, or you could also be staying on really cool accommodation specially designed by your project. It really depends on what your project is and where it's located. Now, the work, guys. The work is absolutely amazing. Expect to work hard over your 2-week volunteer project, but you're going to achieve a lot. We've had some volunteer teams who've planted over 6,000 trees in 2 weeks, or managed to build a home for a homeless family in the Dominican Republic. At the end of your trip, you're going to say, wow, I have made a huge difference to this community or to this environment. Now, in terms of experience, you don't need to have any experience to volunteer with ISV. You'll get all the training, tools, and equipment that you need. And lastly, guys, the projects are really educational. As I mentioned, your project leaders are super knowledgeable, and you're going to really be interacting with the local communities and learning everything about your project and why it's making such a difference. There is a reason why universities grant academic credit, because you will be learning heaps on this trip, and you will be coming out learning so much more than any other travel program. Guys, that is a little bit about our projects. There was a lot of information there. Jump online or jump on YouTube and search for ISV volunteer programs. You can learn so much more. Let's move on to the other part, which is the second 2 weeks, ISV's Incredible Adventure Tour. No matter what tour you choose, there are some things in common with all of our programs. Number one is you will be led by professional tour leaders, and they will make your trip absolutely magical. Number two, guys, is the educational emphasis still continues. Although we're having a great time jumping off cliffs and swimming through rivers, you're going to learn everything that there is to know about the environments that you're traveling through, the cultures that you're traveling through. You're going to have an amazing time learning as you travel. Number three, guys, ISV includes 5 incredible activities in the base price of your program. These range from a 3-day whitewater rafting trip to ziplining experiences and canyoning and stuff like that. But for the real adrenaline junkies out there, you can take on what we call an optional activity package, which is more stuff that you can do during standard free time. Number 4, ISV works with some of the most credible and reputable operators in the host country, and trust me, safety is always our number 1 concern. Number 5, guys, all tours have some free time. So although you're going to be super pumped full of adrenaline, there will be some chill time where you can just take some time out and relax on the beach. And lastly, guys, I do want to stress no activity is compulsory. Let's say we're in Costa Rica and we're rappelling down a 100-foot cliff and you look over the edge and you freak out and you don't want to do it. Not a problem. You won't be forced to do any activity you don't want to do. We just want you to have the best time possible. All right, so many of you might actually want to get academic credit for coming on this trip. That's fantastic, as over the last few years, more than 350 universities actually granted academic credit to thousands of students who have traveled on ISV's program. It's really, really simple. We have a syllabus set up with a very structured educational outcome. You approach your professors and you ask for what's called independent study. Independent study is where you and your professor design a course based on this educational experience. We have a template and a model all set up that you can take to your professor and ask for academic credit. If you are interested, tick that on your application form. We'll send you more information. It's really important you check with your professor first though, as different universities have different rules about how academic credit via independent study works. All right, guys, thank you very much for coming out. Hope you found this information meeting very informative. Again, check out what's on the website, check out all the details on YouTube, and you can be assured that you're going to have the most amazing experience overseas. Congratulations on deciding to do something different with your summer. I hope your university leader or your student rep has got you ready and excited. If you have any questions at all, get in touch with the ISV office and make sure that you put your application in right now, so we'll see you overseas this summer. Thanks very much.